y'all doing? Peace to the chat. I see King Leak already up in there. What's up? What's goody? What is it? You know, I got the. I'm gonna be doing this the whole live because I finally flat out my hair. Even though the humidity got to me yesterday, it's gorgeous. I arranged everything with but it's cool. We up in here. It is what it is. Is what it is. Dang, it's hot already. I ain't even did nothing yet. I'm already burning up. Lord, give me strength. Let me go ahead and tweet this joint out. Make sure we're good. Good to go. King League talking about I need to get that Texas is mean. Texas is mean. On his shirt. I'm weak. Yeah, my father. He got a bunch of one-liners you could probably put on a shirt, to be honest. It's egregious. He be saying stuff all the time. And he don't even realize how funny it is. It's hilarious. Like, seriously. Outrageous, egregious, and everything in between. Hold up, yeah, my bad. I'm just trying to tweet this out really quickly. Peace to the chat, though. B1, y'all. No, it's been a couple days. I didn't even realize. I gotta look. I might have to flip this side to the other side. This side. My hands is too frizzy. It's messing up the look. Let me see that. I might switch to the other side. We're gonna see. Anyways, I didn't even realize it had been a week since the last time I went live. Y'all, I'm tripping. It's just a lot going on. I promise. Put it on my mind, not my heart. That's what they say. Put it on my head, not my heart. Okay? Because it really was unintentional, to be honest. I really didn't realize all these days going by. It's just that I'm about to move soon. I got other stuff going on. It's just like life things happening throughout the day. It seems like as soon as I get a chance to do something else happens and I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's egregious. Might be the Matrix testing me. But hopefully it gets a lot easier after we move in. I'm supposed to move in on the 1st, so knock on wood, prayerfully, inshallah. We're gonna hope. We in there on the 1st and we smooth sailing from there, okay? But it has been a lot, to say the least, these last couple days. Okay, so that's the only reason why I've been live, because I really wanted to do a follow-up for Ozone's fundraiser. Well, not like a whole follow-up live or video, but just like, I wanted to talk about it on live. Thank y'all, number one, because we got to our goal. So shout out to everybody from Ozone's live that supported, that donated, that came in the chat. Y'all appreciate it. Riding for our brother. We love to see it. That brother, yeah, I know he was happy about that. Okay. So yeah, that's a blessing. Shout out to y'all for helping us get to the goal. It's a blessing. Natural's all beautiful. Thank you, King Gravity. What's up, King Gravity? Peace. Salute from the stream the other day. Salute. Oh, for the stream the other day. Thank you. What's good, chat? Marcus Moore. Marcus Moore, what's up, man? I need that bean pie Tariq was talking about. Shout out to my daddy and his pies. Yo, y'all be trying. This King Leak always be, every time I get up here, he be trying to make fun of me. Because he try to say munching on some bean pies right before I get on live. That's why I be late. But the pies be hidden. I'm trying to tell you, okay? This is not a joke. This is not a scam. This is not like them pies is legit. I mean bean pies my whole life. Because I was raised in a monster since I was a child, my father in the nation. So I've been knew about bean pie my whole life. My daddy got some of the best bean pies I had. I ain't never had flavored bean pie at that. He got 24 flavors, 26 now. 26 flavors I ain't never had. Okay. Any other flavor bean pie, regular ass bean pie. So yeah, that brother, yeah, my daddy on it. I ain't gonna hold you. My personal favorite is the sweet potato, even though that's a little. The nation, they don't even eat sweet potatoes. If y'all read how to eat the living, they don't even use sweet. He ain't supposed to be making it, okay? But that joint is bomb. He be making them joints bomb. The sweet potato, what you call it? The pecan is good too. It's a bunch. All them joints bomb. I ain't gonna hold you. The lemon is bomb. Blueberry bomb. And I haven't had one that I don't like. Even the coconut is bomb, and I literally do not like coconut. I don't like coconut, and I can eat the coconut. It's good. Fine as hell. But shout out to Tariq too. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Shout out to Tariq too. Because I met him over the weekend. That was great. Now y'all know I've been waiting. Look at the flag, man. Y'all know how long I've been waiting to meet this man. Y'all know how long I've been waiting to meet that man, bro. I couldn't believe I was fangirling a little bit. I was trying not to. Fangirling a little bit. Trying not to. I wanted to show. Y'all know I'm a Scorpio, so I ain't gonna show. I be trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? I be really feeling, but I was definitely fangirling in the back of my head. Like, oh my gosh, this thing is right. Oh my God. What in the world? This is crazy. Like, what in the world? I was watching Hidden Colors. This is crazy. I see this man on Buckbreaker. That's crazy. Man, it is not even just like a celebrity type thing. It's really just like because he's taught me so much indirectly and directly. You know what I'm saying? Even though he don't know me. I've learned so much from this brother, his content. So he just, it just meant a lot to me to finally get to meet him. It was so nice. But he's a really good brother. I can't wait to see him again at the rally. Rally is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all pull up to the rally. Okay. The rally for reparations. We got to be there. We got to support this brother. We got to support the movement. Okay. Not even about supporting him. It's about supporting the fact that we need to, put our foot on the gas of, fighting for reparations, demanding reparations. So that movement is what we need to really be pressing, what we need to be supporting is the movement for reparations. Okay. But shout out to that brother, man. That's a good brother. And my dad likes him too. So it's lit. We let it see. And shout out to my sister Jade. I seen her over the weekend too. Shout out to the sister Jade. We let it see it. Taron Hearing, what's up? Good evening. A to Z. Make sure you check out Courtney Michelle interview with Shahar. Oh, I started to watch that. I think did she put it out in parts? I seen one part. I feel like I seen one part. Shout out to Courtney Michelle, though. She got the sister, the great sister Shahrazad Ali on there. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to tune in for that. I might react to it depending on what they talking about. Might try to react to a part of it. Who knows? We're going to see. But it's lovely to see them speaking. That's a blessing. Shout out to her. She putting in that work. Sweet potato pie. Sweet potato bean pie. Sweet potato bean pie. Not just sweet potato pie. Shout out to your pops, King of Bean Pie. Yes, sir. The Pie Man of DC, Google him. He is the Pie Man of DC. Please Google the brother. He official out in these streets. You look great, girl. Thank you. Salute. That thumbnail. Ooh, thank you, Isaiah. I met him on Crenshaw out in LA. Homie is real down to earth. Yeah, he is, man. He is. He cool. He good people. I like meeting people, not just him, but I like meeting people that I watch or I'm fond of. I like their content. I like their perspective, whatever the case. I like to feel them in person. You know what I'm saying? Because people got a different energy. People could seem real cool online. You could talk that talk. You could be one. You could, and then all in person, you kind of, I done seen it. Okay. It's ain't the first brother I done met from, that's conscious, that's out here on these YouTube streets or that's putting in work, that's well known. So yeah, I definitely have met a couple, not just brothers, but people in general, because women too. I've met a couple brothers and sisters. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to just keep following you online. We don't need to build no relationship off top of this. Outside of this online space, we don't really need to talk outside of that, okay? But outside anything pertaining to Black issues, we don't really need to talk, okay? Because your energy is egregious. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's good to see that he has a genuine energy. The brother seemed like a cool dude, so that's a blessing. Shout out to him. What was I about to say? And again, shout out to Otha Wallace. Y'all know we still support Otha Wallace as well. I lost my train of thought when somebody brought up the being pie. Brought up my dad. But again, shout out to Otha Wallace. I got his link in the description. I'm gonna try to remember to put it inside all my descriptions so y'all can just link. But shout out to the brother. We still supporting Ozone. We got him to 40,000, but that ain't his ultimate goal. So we got to get him to this ultimate goal, which I believe is 160,000, I think. So we still got some ways to go, but shout out to y'all that have supported, and shout out to that brother, man. It's great. Now, I got a couple things I got to talk about. One in particular is Kanye. Okay. Now, I keep getting people asking me to talk about Kanye. And I've seen a lot of people talk about it too. A lot of people said some of the same things I'm probably about to say. I don't know. I think some people are looking. I guess they're looking a little too deep into this. When I seen that interview, not even too deep, because there is a deeper side to this as well. But when I seen that interview with him on Drink Champs, which they have taken down, by the way, but it's still up. It's on somebody else's channel now, but it's on YouTube. Y'all can still watch it. I got about 20 minutes into it. I want to say like 25 minutes into it. And my first thought was, this is chaotic. Especially after, I believe it was after the George Floyd comments. He was here and talked about the Jews, and he got on George Floyd. And I was like, bro, this is chaotic. I was like, this is duality. This is not balance. This is truth and lies. This is, realness and fakeness. This is too much confusion. And I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. Confusion, chaos, truth, and lies. What the hell does that sound like? I don't know about y'all, but it sounded real familiar to me. And to me, the first thing I thought of was white supremacy. That's at the core of white supremacy. They give you some truth, they give you some lies. They you know what I'm saying? They might give you some realness, and then they give you a little fakeness. You know, they might give you something you agree with, and then they might give you something that's like totally disagreeable. That sounds like white supremacy to me. Okay, that sounds like Trump versus Biden. Sounds like Hillary versus Kamala. Sounds like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It sounds like he's being controlled. Now, I will say, it also sounds like because of some of the truth that he said, sounds like he might be trying to fight out of that control, but he's still being controlled. He's still being affected. He's still being handled. Okay? Like, for example, when he talked about the Jews, okay, now he said a lot of things about the Jews that was true, okay? Actually, I didn't finish watching. I got probably like 2 hours into the interview. I ain't even finished like the last hour yet. But from what I heard, him said about the Jews, he didn't say anything false from my knowledge. Let me say that. I didn't hear him say anything false. I also really didn't hear him say anything that was honestly he needed to apologize for. It's kind of like the Candace situation. He didn't really say anything that he needed to apologize for. He wasn't, in my opinion, my humble opinion, especially because it was 4 Jews in there with him who ain't say nothing about what he was saying. Okay? Cool. All right, you speaking on the Jews. Now we know what happens, especially to black men, okay, who speak truth to power. And now we talking about truth to power specifically when it comes to them people. We can look at our great brother, great teacher, Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for that. And we can see what happened to that. But even if you want it with him, but we can even go a little less extreme with Nick Cannon. It happened to Nick Cannon. They snatched the show. He had to go give money to damn Israel. He had to do 1,700 apologies. We see what has happened when you start speaking truth to power about them people. We know. So, of course, naturally, as soon as I seen that, I mean, regardless of the context of even my own personal thoughts of him not having to apologize or me believing that he was speaking truth to power, I already knew that them people was coming for him. Do you think the people in that room think they didn't know that them people was coming for him? Now, the Jews in there, again, it was 4 Jews in there. And of course, they didn't say anything because I do think personally, they probably thought what he was saying may have been nothing wrong with it. But I think also a part of that was because they knew they didn't really have to. They said, oh, nigga, you want to speak like that. I got you. Okay, then I speak. Speak. Oh, Nora, you going to let them speak too? Oh, no, go ahead. Because they know that them people, gonna get them, gonna check them regardless. They don't gotta say anything. I seen a couple people using that too, like he don't gotta, and which is a point. But at the same time, did they really have to? Because once he walked out that damn building, he was checked. Once he walked out that building, they start checking him. They start checking not only him, they start checking his accounts, his social media. They start checking everything about, and they knew that though. So I mean, they didn't really have to say nothing. Okay. But he goes in on the Jews, okay? And like I said, you're going to get your consequences because you're speaking the truth. And that aspect looks like that you're trying to be revolutionary or that you're on track, you're on a path of righteousness, that you're trying to speak truth to power and that's it, okay? But then you switch over. Here goes the white supremacy. Here goes the reminder of white supremacy because this is chaos. This is confusion. This is lies and truth. That's not godly. Godliness is not, righteousness is not lies and truth. You're going to tell the truth. Farrakhan is not going to get up here and say, I don't want to misquote the brother, but something to the effect of throwing truth stones at the devil. Okay. He's not going to speak blatantly, okay, about the wickedness of some of those people and then turn around and say, well, yeah, one of my people illegitimize the deaths of one of my people done by a race soldier. That's chaotic. Farrakhan would never do that. So as soon as I seen him say, yeah, well, George Floyd died. He didn't even die from suffocation. He didn't even die from the knee. He just died from fentanyl. I got that from Candace Owens documentary. Shout out to Candace. That's white supremacy. Now you have invalidated, not that you are not correct in your stance, not that what he said about the Jews was correct, but now you have invalidated everything you said because now you just went on with this bull. Now you just came in with some anti-blackness. So now not only are the conscious people looking at you funny like me, I'm looking at you like, okay, you know, that's some truth, but I see the wickedness. That's not just coming from a place of righteousness. Again, it's not just coming from what he's trying to seem like. It's just coming from a place of consciousness and wokeness. Okay? Because if it was, then there's no way you would get up here, especially after the White Lives Matter thing. You're talking about saving your people, how we the real Jews, all of this real truth, right? But then you go and turn around and say these falsehoods, straight up lies. That, oh, well, yeah, he didn't die from this, and you're delegitimizing. You're trying to belittle white supremacy. And notice he doesn't go too hard about white supremacy. Tariq made this point, actually. He talked about this in one of his lives, a couple of his lives. He was talking about Kanye. But then you ignore white supremacy. And that's, even though he didn't really talk about white supremacy specifically. That was one way of ignoring it and trying to focus on the Jews. That's that right-wing thing. You also double down on that by trying to invalidate how these white supremacists kill us, attack us, by trying to paint this right-wing picture of, oh, well, BLM was a scam and police brutality. And then he brings up the other white supremacist talking point. Oh, we're worried about BLM. We're worried about police, but what about Chicago? Oh, I said, what he said that? When he said, what about Chicago? I'm like, brother, fuck. Oh, hell no. No. Now you're trying to compare, oh, well, we should be worried about Chicago. We shouldn't even be worried about, what did he say? He said we shouldn't even be, he was talking about Black Lives Matter. And I believe the stats of like police brutality against Black people, something like that. And he was trying to compare that to the murder rates in Chicago. That's right-wing white supremacist talking points. That's not conscious. That's not woke. That's Candace Owens. Candace Owens 2.0 because you're going on the Jews. Candace Owens don't do that, but it's still the same thing. You're in the same realm. So it's like, when you do that, like true righteousness, you're not going to have to question like that. They're not going to put on a white, Farrakhan is not walking around in no damn White Lives Matter shirt. It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay? It's not happening. So when you see stuff like this where it's confusing, because I see people going back and forth, oh, but he made college graduate. I mean, what is it called? College dropout. He made, oh, but he's a musical genius. Oh, but no, it's deeper than this. Oh, but no, he just trying to expose Black Lives Matter. If it's that damn confusing, it's probably white supremacy. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. I mean, I feel for the brother, okay? Genuinely, I actually feel for it. I kind of feel bad for the brother, actually, because I do think he's being controlled. But we cannot sit here and rally behind this chaos, y'all. We can't. Now, if you want to just say, if you want to support the free speech rules, I do respect the brothers and sisters that are doing that, specifically the brothers. I've seen a lot of brothers supporting the fact of free speech. You know what I'm saying? Which I told this one, I'm like, I don't even think he should apologize. Not on that end. He shouldn't have apologized at all. Nor coward ass, I get into a second. He shouldn't apologize either. Or took down the video. But we can't rally behind chaos. Okay, I'm not saying we gotta cancel the brother. I mean, Tariq made a good point about that too, though. We ain't really. Oh, my bad. I don't know if y'all seen that was in this interview though. He was saying we don't really got no. He already got his bread and shit. I thought we gonna cancel him. Which is true, but let's just focus on what affects us, is what I'm saying. Because that chaos, us trying to unravel the chaos that he has going on, that is really being orchestrated by his fucking handlers. Let's just be real. Let's just be real, people. Should be real. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Let's not. It's a waste of time. Let's just be real. That's a waste of time and it's a distraction. Now, if we want to talk about censorship, if we want to talk about the fact that they trying to buck break this man, buck breaking Black men speaking truth to power, if we want to talk about that, we can talk about that. Because they did the same thing to Nick Cannon. They tried to do the same thing to Minister Louis Farrakhan. They've done it. It's been done plenty of times. Okay? So that's the issue that we can talk about. But as far as him with this chaos, I'm not about to get up here fighting for my life on the internet. I've seen people on here, no, but see, you didn't see the point where he said, oh, well, he did it. No, it's like you're getting caught up in the matrix, bruh. This is a distraction. I'm not about to sit up here and argue with that. Like I said, the first 30 minutes told me enough. I didn't need to see the rest of the interview. I really didn't. For it to tell me what exactly. Now, he said some real things in that interview. I would suggest you still watch it. He said some of the stuff he said in there was real. Truth, okay? Heavy, more than what a lot of these other celebrities will say. And that's what's up. But we can't ignore the other side either. Because some of that shit, It's inexcusable. I'm not feeling that. And it was not said, I can't just chuck it up to ignorance. I can't just chuck it up to, oh, well, he's just right wing. So, I mean, of course, he has that perspective as well. It's like, no, if you know what people you're going up against, you need to be fully prepared. Okay. You need to be fully prepared. If you're going to go against them people, you need to be fully prepared. Okay. And within that preparedness, you should make sure that, matter of fact, what you call made this point too, Tariq, that the people that's backing you, which is us, because the damn shit ain't gonna be them or them right wingers, is good. And we ain't good with you disrespecting us every other 5 minutes and then turn around and then talk about, oh yeah, but the Jews. Well, brother, what about your direct disrespect? What about your direct disrespect? And then with another disrespectful ass woman like Candace Owens, you give her a shirt to put on too, and got her up on the internet defending you. She up here trying to gaslight. I seen a piece of hers, like a piece of her rebuttal to the internet talking about her registration. And she got up there and was up on some self-righteous gaslighting bull. White supremacist bull. Oh, well, you guys are worried about Black lives. You guys are worried about a shirt when Black Lives Matter took millions of dollars and da-da-da. Girl, that ain't got nothing to do with that damn shirt you got on. Take it off. And no, I'm not watching that stupid ass documentary. We've been through Black Lives Matter was a scam. Get out of here. I'll take the notes. Somebody give me some keynotes and I'll take the notes. I'm not supporting that damn documentary. No, because I don't support you. And I don't believe that you're genuinely trying to expose BLM for the white supremacist orchestration that it was. Propaganda piece that it was. You're not really trying to expose for that. You're still on the side of white supremacy, just pointing at the other side of white supremacy. I'm not rocking with you. No. I'm not giving you no props and no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Now, do I agree that they some bull? Cool. I'm appreciate or I can recognize your intellectualism for breaking down all of the parts of that, doing the research and really finding out what they was doing. Sure. But the fact that you're going to turn around and disrespect us every 5 damn minutes right after you post that, right after you make that, and you probably do within the documentary too. Let's just be real here, because they get real, even with the Black Lives Matter thing, they get real condescending, these right wingers. Even Ye, a little bit in the interview, was like that. Oh, yeah, Black people, man, we were fooled. We were just scammed. We were just tricked. We just was supporting all of this. When they exposed all the money that was going into that Black Lives Matter, nigga, I guarantee you most of it was not from FBAs. We knew that. I was selling damn Black Lives Matter shirt. I think my daddy was selling Black Lives Matter shirts. I don't think that man ever gave a dime to Black Lives Matter. He was selling shirts off the street. This ain't Black Lives Matter, okay? Or supporting somebody. One of the brothers that he know, one of the vendors out there that sell what you call one of them was and he ended up giving us some. I guarantee you that brother ain't getting no money on that Black Lives. We're not that stupid. Why do you think that we're that stupid? Why do you think that? Like, I understand some of us were absolutely, but you ain't about to make me seem like no damn fool. We was giving all this money. We was giving all this energy and time to Black Lives. Like, most of us was just using it as a hashtag, and that's it. Well, let's just be real. That's why all these Black Lives Matter grassroots organizers, activists that got exposed, we ain't never seen before. That's why they got exposed. These ain't real grassroots Black American FBAs. Are we being serious? Most of us, at least a good portion of us, knew that shit was some bull. Knew it. After we got out our feelings about Trayvon and Mike Brown, after like the first year or two, around 2017, 2018, we was like, okay, all right, what the fuck? Okay, Black Lives Matter. Is this just a hashtag? Or this just, what's going on? Most of us forgot about it. Well, not even worry about it again. It's just a hashtag. But we not running around here like even when it first started, I was in high school, I think. I remember going to school, everybody come to school the next day, we had the hoodies on, niggas bringing Arizonas and Skittles and stuff. Nobody was like, let's get together and give money to Black Lives Matter. Nobody. We ain't doing that like that. So I hope in that documentary, which I'm sure they ain't, if they do it indirectly, you'll really see how much real support was given by FBAs. Because I know none of my family, and my family conscious. Ain't none of my family told me to give no money to Black Lives Matter. I ain't never told my family, oh yeah, y'all giving money to Black Lives Matter this week to the organ. No, we didn't do that. Some of us, sure. But for you to try to put on all of us that we just was so damn stupid to believe this. And then they double down on the on being condescending, because then they go on and say things like Ye said, oh, well, what about the murder numbers in Chicago? Oh, well, what about this? What about black? What about the black statistics of this? What about the Black Planned Parenthood abortions? So it's like they get you in this trick bag. That's that right-wing trick bag. It's white supremacy talk, though. Either way, I'm not feeling it. That's why I'm like, I can't. Like, I cannot get too wrapped up inside his chaos, because I already know what it leads. It leads right back to the same road of white supremacy. I'm already seeing it. It is what it is, man. I feel for that brother, but I'm not about to get up here and lose my damn mind. Okay, no, I will fight for free speech. Absolutely. Do I think he should apologize? Absolutely not. No, he shouldn't apologize. And neither should Noor. Noor shouldn't apologize either. Okay. Now, Noor, I give him a little bit of slack just because I genuinely think throughout the interview, he didn't realize the egregiousness, or how egregious Kanye was coming off, okay, to certain people. Let me say, he didn't come off egregious to me. I'm just saying, other than the George Floyd comments and some of the other comments I may not remember, but he said I ain't like. But other than that, he was speaking truth about them Jews. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nothing wrong with that, okay? But I don't think he realized how other people would see him saying that, you know? And even if you watch the interview, throughout him talking, like, Noor is like, he's still trying to, it's like he don't really know how to rebuttal anything. You know, it's like he doesn't, it's like a part of him, it's like you could tell he's processing in a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, oh no, but we love Jewish people, right? Yeah, we love Jewish people. Give it up to Jewish people, right? Because I don't know what the hell he just said, if that was offensive or truthful or untruthful. I don't know. It's like he didn't even, the only thing he really kind of gave him pushback on was the George Floyd thing. But even that, he didn't go as hard as he could, because he didn't really know the facts. Even though he could have Googled it and just, real quick and be like, you sure he didn't die from? Let me Google that right quick, yay, and make sure. You see that in who documentary? Candace Owens. Let me definitely Google that. Let me definitely double check that before I just, let that fly on my podcast and got people thinking that you correct about that. Let me go ahead and double check right quick, triple check. So he could have gave him a little more pushback, but I really just think he wasn't equipped. He wasn't prepared to intellectually respond to Kanye, to be honest. Even with the simplest things, like I said, with the George Floyd comments, even with the Chicago comments, he didn't have no intellectual ammunition to get at the brother, to be real. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really, he was drinking, they just drink champs, they drinking and smoking. So you got other factors that may have, honed in on that as well. But overall, I think he really just wasn't prepared. Okay. So I can't, I ain't gonna go too hard on the brother, but I do think him going to go apologize on the Breakfast Club, and then he went to go apologize again. And then Charlemagne kind of cooning that. This is what I'm saying. I don't trust Charlemagne either. This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Charlemagne do the same thing as Kanye. Give a little truth, give a little lie. Give a little realness, give a little fakeness. Talk about some real shit, talk about some, because he got up there. And again, Charlemagne is the same dude, act like he's so connected to the grassroots. It's the same dude who got up there with Kamala talking about, what did he say to Kamala? What was he talking to Kamala, acting like he was a Charlemagne gay? I'm dead. Now, this is the same dude though that called out, I think Kamala, I believe it was Kamala, right, for not doing anything specifically for Black people. So like, he gave you truth and lies. I can't trust it. If you're not consistent, I can't really trust you. Again, it just leads back to white supremacy. Chaos leads back to white supremacy. So I can't. Charlemagne participates in that. Well, that's why I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Okay, I ain't gonna call him a coon. I'm sorry, I take it back. I ain't call him a coon. But I'm sorry, I can't trust that brother. It's too chaotic. I can't rock with it. He got to choose a side. So yeah, just like this though, him ain't choosing the right side of the righteous. He up on damn talking about some. Yeah, it was anti-Semitic. He needs to apologize. Oh, George Floyd comments was correct. He was right for chastising about, of course, George Floyd comments. You want a point with that, brother. But as far as the anti-Semitic, oh yeah, he needs to apologize. It was anti-Semitic. Oh no, like it's like oh brother, give me a break, okay? Then the war goes over to what's the other one? Power 106 with Ebro. What is it? Is it his name Ebro? The light skinned dude. Is he black? I don't really know. I don't think he's black. Right? He's not black. He's like Arab or something, right? Whatever. The radio station was a bunch of non-black people. They talking about black stuff, okay, and play a bunch of black music. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. He went over there. Nora went over there and apologized as well. He got on FaceTime. He got on a video and apologized on there as well. And he was like, "Yeah, you know, I was a special ed kid, brother. Don't downplay your." And see, I don't like that either. If you genuinely just didn't know, just say you don't know. But don't make yourself seem like an idiot. Like you playing it to their hands. Don't make yourself seem dumb. Just say, "I apologize. I wasn't prepared." Just say that. Just say that. That doesn't say anything about your intelligence. Just say I was not prepared. I was thrown off guard. I was drinking. I really just didn't know how to respond in the moment. I'm gonna just be real with you. I look back at it and was responding sober-mindedly, but right there in the moment, I couldn't. I'm not gonna hold you. I really did. He was saying a lot, you know. I was trying to pick up on other people, with other Jews in the room. I'm trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, they not saying nothing. So I'm like, do I say something? If they don't say nothing or they not looking no type, that's the way you could have played it. But don't get up there and say, yeah, I was a special ed student. I mean, I ain't never had no, what did he say? I think he said I never been to like I never been trained to interview or something like that. I mean, bruh, don't do that. I mean, I'm not trying to offend no Jewish people, you know, like, I mean, bruh, it's just, come on. Don't be a coward about it. Is all I'm saying. Don't be a coward about it. And then you already took down the damn video, the interview. And one of the main reasons one of your main excuses, at least when you was talking to these radio hosts, was, oh, well, I believe in freedom of speech. Oh, I didn't want to stop him because freedom of speech. I didn't want to cut him off. I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to keep things going because freedom of speech. I believe, you know, everybody should have the right to speak. Okay, then stand on that. Even when they say, oh, well, what he said was anti-Semitic. Okay, well, I believe you should be able to say what the hell you think, even if it's anti-Semitic. Stand on that. I would respect it more. But you can't because you got revolt probably on your ass. Like, you need to get your ass out there and apologize and make sure that they know, them people know that this revolt ain't have nothing to do with his comments. You ain't have nothing to do with your comments. Because if you had something to do with his comments, if it's not clear that you ain't have nothing to do, oh, your show gonna come right, gonna go just as quickly as we took Wellin out. That joint gonna be gone right from under your nose just as quick as we took Wellin out. Best believe it. That's why he had to go on a quick press run to go and you know, and clean up what Kanye said, act like he had nothing to do with it. Like, but that's cowardly, bruh. That is cowardly. Just say, look, I wasn't prepared to rebuttal. I do apologize if he said something offensive and I could have stopped him and I didn't, but I do believe in freedom of speech. And to me at the time, he didn't say anything that I felt was too outlandish that couldn't be heard. Especially because there were other Jews in the room that literally heard him talk for 3 damn hours straight, probably a little more because it might be edited. Or they talk before and after the camera cut off. They didn't say anything before, after, or during the camera, during what you call. I just figured it was just say that. It was an ignorant mistake. But I believe in freedom of speech. I may not agree with it, but I believe in freedom of speech, and I'm gonna leave his content up because of freedom of speech. People should be able to hear what he said. Point blank, period. Got nothing to do with how I feel about what he said. Nothing to do with that. But I believe in freedom of speech. But he can't do that because he's being controlled by them people that revolt. So again, I give Nori a little bit of leeway, but not really, because it's cowardly. You shouldn't apologize, bro. Now, Kanye also, let me say, hold on. Because Kanye, see, that's another thing too. This goes back to the truth and lies thing, okay? Because Kanye also said, damn, why can't I click my? Kanye also said, let me just try to, what's called it? My bad, yeah. I'm trying to share my screen. He also said this in his interview. I ain't gonna play it. I'm just gonna show you the screenshot. But he also said that Drake was the greatest rapper ever. Okay, he said Drake was the greatest rapper ever. Okay, inside that interview. Now this again, the thing with truth and lies. I can't fuck with that. Now this is a little bit on the lower side of truth and lies or deception. Because it's not like he's talking about the Jews, even though Drake is a Jew. Y'all see how oh, damn, I didn't even think about that. Oh, Lord, white supremacy. White supremacy, that's all that is. He mentioned Drake for a reason. I just thought about it. Drake is half Jewish. I mean, Drake is Jewish. So, I mean, that's not, wouldn't be surprising you going on the Jews and then you give the greatest rapper ever title to a Jew. Little coincidental, don't you think? I don't think so. I think it's intentional, but you know, we can say it's a little ironic or coincidental. He did that, right? He says Drake is the greatest rapper ever. Now, let me do something right quick because I want y'all to understand what I mean when I say this. Great does not necessarily mean, hold up. Great does not necessarily mean better. Great does not necessarily mean good. Great does not even necessarily does not mean is not synonymous with best. Okay. Drake is none of what I just listed. Drake is not the best. Drake is not the nor is he the greatest. We can keep it simple. He's not the best nor the greatest. Now let me read y'all the definition of just so we clear. I just got to make sure we clear because also Drake is non-FBA. Again, all of this is intentional. He's a Jewish non-FBA black man. Oh, it's his father FBA. Let me not misspeak. Is his father FBA? Is he half FBA? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong if he's half FBA, but he's Jewish. It's intentional. Point still stands. Now, great again does not necessarily mean best. Okay? Great means very large in size, extent, or intensity. Of larger size than other smaller forms. Large in quantity or number. And there's actually another definition. This ain't even a definition I've seen. Let's see. Remarkable, outstanding in magnitude, degree, or extent. Extensive in time or distance, of outstanding significance or importance, chief or principal. None of those equate to best. And that's what I'm seeing people in the comments, people talking about this comment saying. They're trying to make great synonymous with best. And I don't even think he's either. Drake's dad is FBA. Got you. Okay, I was about to say his father is, let me not misspeak. His father is half FBA. Okay. But he's still Jewish. He was raised in Canada. Don't let that go. Don't forget that. Don't let that go over your head. That's all I'm saying. Now, I don't think Drake is either. Now, here's the main reason why. It's very simple. Why Drake cannot really be the greatest nor the best rapper ever. He cannot be it. Because all of the greatest rappers, we can just keep it at greatest. We don't even got to do best. We can go the greatest. All of the greatest rappers, and I guarantee you, if chat, y'all can drop some of your greatest rappers alive. Please put in the chat. Because I guarantee you they're all going to have one thing in common. All of the greatest rappers alive have some sort of connection to not only grassroots Black people, Black Americans, but also a connection to the Black struggle, Black consciousness. All of them. We talk about Tupac, Biggie, talk about you can come over, we can do newer, J. Cole, Kendrick. When we talk about the greats, they all have a connection to the grassroots. All of their music, at least even Wayne was the greatest for a minute, and arguably he still is. Because a lot of people ain't seeing Drake. I don't even think Drake is seeing him. He's talking about he's the greatest. He's not even seeing Kanye. Kanye is greater than Drake because Kanye and Wayne, just like Tupac, Biggie, J. Cole, Kendrick, all of them have a direct Nas. Thank you, Rakim. Thank you, all of them, Jay-Z. All of them have a direct connection to the grassroots, our consciousness, and our struggle. Drake does not have that. Drake, the grassy Canadian ass, even with him being half FBA, does not have that. I've been drunk all night, this year. I know when the hell I'm bling. Cause you know when I'm way up, I feel blessed. Hey, all of those are cool songs. Not one of his songs I turn on when it's time to feel something real. When I need to feel something real that got to do with my Blackness, my struggle, my pride, my experience here, I'm turning on Cole. I'm turning on Kendrick. I'm turning on Pac. I'm turning on Biggie. I'm turning on Jay-Z. I'm turning on Nas. I don't turn on Drake. Drake is not on the list. I have a list of old songs that when I'm in the mood of listening to certain, like, I think every Black American has that mood where we want to listen to old, probably because our parents did that a lot on Sundays when we clean up or going to a cookout. We all want to listen to like old music or like just a certain kind of music. at certain times, whether it's because I'm cleaning, I'm in a chill mood, I'm doing something. All of those rappers on that playlist, they have some connection to grassroots Black consciousness and struggle. Drake does not have that. I cannot pull up a Drake song and I'm feeling it like I'm feeling a Tupac song. I can't pull up a Drake song like unless my heart is broke. Now, if I got a heart broke, if I got a broken heart, it's one thing. But if I'm angry that this damn Karen just tried to try me, or I feel sad that my brother or my man is being messed with by some white supremacists at his job, or like, you know, something like if I'm feeling something that has something to do with consciousness, Drake ain't nowhere near the playlist. He not nowhere near the play button. He not at all. I barely even got Drake on my damn phone, if I'm being real. But you damn sure not turning on when it's time to listen to something real that I want to feel. I can't feel him because his music lacks the Black consciousness. His music lacks the Black struggle. It's not there within his music. That's why he could never be the greatest. Now, he could switch up now. Sure. Why not? You could switch up now. Why not? Why not? And throw a little bit of it in there. Maybe that could inch you forward. But at this point, because of your past, because the last 10 years he's been out, he's only put out stuff really for radio. He's only put out stuff really for the popular crowd. He puts out pop rap music. He's a singing ass rapper. I mean, let's just be real. Now, do we want to give him the title as the greatest singing rapper? Maybe. But I think it's hella disrespectful for you to ignore the long line of FBA, especially, fully FBA, non-Jewish, let me say that, FBA men and even women that have came before him and even is still here now, that is connected to that core, like that is like one of the pillars of hip-hop, is Black struggle and consciousness. There's no way that you can be put on the pinnacle of hip-hop and say that you're the greatest of one of these subsects of hip-hop and you don't have that. It's not possible. Like, it's impossible, in my opinion. It's not even fair. Like, you have to have that. It's a part of hip-hop. Even DMX. Like, there's nobody, none of the greatest you're going to name don't have that. Even Nicki. Nicki has more of that in her music than him. Especially old Nicki. Still I rise, still I shine, still I might crack a smile, keep my eyes on the prize, see my haters tell me one day you'll remember this, one day we might get this, this music enough to the music, still I rise, still I shine, still I might. Come on, Nicki Minaj, oh Nicki, come on, 2010 Nicki, let's not play. She even got it more in her music. But Drake, baby, you ain't got that. He ain't never had that. That's never been him. He came in the game as the lame, light-skinned, little singing rap nigga. That's it. That's who he was from Degrassi. That's really who he still is. He's just bigger. I mean, I don't know what title. Maybe you want to give him the greatest half FBA Jewish Canadian rapping, singing person. Maybe we could give him that. But I'm not gonna give that brother no damn, like, it's disrespectful. It's really disrespectful. Not even just to everybody else. Kanye himself, Kanye being one of the greatest rappers alive. Kanye himself being one of the greatest rappers alive. Because Kanye has that aspect in his music. He always had that aspect. So coming from you gonna say that this whitewashed ass, watered down, singing ass rapper is one of the greatest alive? It's disrespectful to yourself, but moreover, the originators of the culture. It's very disrespectful, is all I'm saying. So no, I can't rock with that. And that again goes back into his duality. Because with the what? You know, no, 86 dead. Now, Kanye also had I should have just made this. Let me change the title of this live. I should have just made the live name. They trying to say, yeah, it's Cray. I'm about to make it that. I didn't realize when we talking about it this long. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. I should have made it in the first place. My intuition. Should listen to my intuition. It's okay though. Must be scheduled in the future within 1 year. I gotta change it online. So bad. Oh, and I didn't even put my damn. I'm tripping. Hold up, y'all. My bad. I'm about to get into some. I get into some. I'm about to. My bad. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, right quick. I forgot. I'm tripping. Okay. So Ye mentioned a couple people in that live too. Y'all look at my damn head. I should just sweat it out, boy. I'm hot. God. I'm about to put some curls in this. I can't sweat my hair out again. Afro Elite, what's up, Afro Elite? I'm about to sweep it to one side. Maybe I just need to switch it to one side. Let's see this. Trying to finesse real quick. I'm trying to finesse, but it don't ain't trying to. Woo, Lord, I'm still hot. Let me get my. Oh God. Jesus. Burning up. Y'all make sure y'all get some egregious merch too. Y'all know I got some egregious hoodies on the way. Egregious hoodies online. Link in the description. Egregious shirts and hoodies online. Y'all know it's getting cold. Y'all probably need a hoodie. So go ahead and get you that egregious hoodie. Also, I still got the mask up there if you need that. We good. We got everything you need over there. Go ahead. All right. So yeah. Also, Kanye mentioned. Let me see. He mentioned Ice Cube too. See, there's something else too that I can't rock with this duality. It goes back into that duality. Let me see. Let's see where we at. He mentioned Ice Cube too. He mentioned a couple people. When he mentioned Ice Cube, and Ice Cube had to come out. Let me show y'all this. Ice Cube actually had to come out and speak for himself because he was like, I don't know why the hell Kanye. No, I don't got the heat on. Oh, yes, we do got the heat on. We do got the heat on in the house. But damn, I got my vent closed. It's still hot as fizz my ears. It's egregious. So you don't worry about it. You good? But the man has hits. Yeah, he not the greatest. He got some hits though, for sure. I know when the hell I'm lean. You know, he got some hits, but he ain't the greatest. Hell nah. Being past keep you cool. Yeah, so Kanye, right. Kanye mentioned Ice Cube inside his what you call it. He was like, I don't know how many times he mentioned. I know the time I remember when he mentioned Ice Cube, he was like, yeah, every time we come out and speak about them people, you know, whether it's me, whether it's Minister Farrakhan, whether it's Nick Cannon, whether it's Ice Cube, like he said something pertaining about speaking out against them people, and then he listed Ice Cube as one of the people that spoke out against them. So yeah, this is what Ice Cube had to say though. He says, I hate that my name was dragged into this drunk champs BS. I don't know what Ye meant by his statements. You're going to have to ask him. I didn't put the batteries in his back. Please leave my name out of all of the anti-Semitic talk. I'm not anti-Semitic and I never have been. Okay. Now, Cube, I'm not mad at him for doing this. Okay. Because a part of me wanted to be like, yeah, nah, I am. A part of me wanted to be like, all right, Cube, what's this? You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to punk out. You know what I'm saying? Speaking that truth. But Cube, I don't think that was intention here. I think Cube sees the chaos and probably the orchestrated chaos that Kanye is being put through, and he's trying to distance himself from that. Okay, which is smart in my opinion. It's not like he said he illegitimized anything that Kanye said. He didn't say what he said was untrue. He didn't say he didn't necessarily agree with it. He said, I don't know what he meant. Okay. And you're going to ask him to clarify, because you should not clarify other people's statements, especially when it's something so extreme like this. Don't get up here and try to speak for this brother. Let him speak for himself. Okay. You ain't got nothing to do with that, especially when we talk about them people. All right. Now, Ice Cube might feel how he still feel about them people. But he's also like, there's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? And this chaotic way of going about it is probably not the smartest or most strategic way to do so. And he is correct in that stance, if that's how he feels, you know. But yeah, all he said was, yeah, he put the battery in his back, you know, and to leave him out of it, you know. And I can't be mad at it. And I will say I'm a little thrown off by the anti-Semitic talk, because I don't think it was anti-Semitic, his talk. What he said was anti-Semitic. So I think he should just said, leave me alone from his comments Instead of, yeah, he shouldn't even brought up anti-Semitic. He should have said, just don't involve me with his contents. I didn't have anything to do. That's what he should have said. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube. I don't know. That could have been, maybe he got a PR team though. So they might have just said that just again, to distance himself completely from that sentiment. Okay. In the chaos that he has going on over there. So, I mean, I'm not mad at Cube for saying that, but it does go back adding to my point that this is, you know, it gives me more reason to believe that he's being controlled, you know, because why would you bring up people like him knowing the context of the convo? You know, he could have kept it vague. He could have just said, like, a good brother I know. There's brothers in the industry. This has been going on. Even if he used something that like what Professor Griff went through, even if he was something that already happened, or even what Nick Cannon went through, because he already went through it, you know. But just to pull people in, it's like, you know, this brother just feels kind of blindsided. It's like, don't, you know, I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's, you know, like, that's not okay. It kind of feels like it's a little setup-ish. Kind of feels like, that's what I'm saying. It kind of feels like it's orchestrated by the white supremacists, because why would you, it's like, make sure you mention Farrakhan, you mention Nick Cannon, you mention Ice Cube, like, make sure you mention all the people known for anti-Semitism. That way, you know, we can clip this up, or we can make it seem like, you know, like, spin it. You know, it's just a little suspicious to me, you know. It's just a little suspicious, you know. So yeah, I don't know about that. But at least the brother ain't say he needed to apologize, or that he disagreed, that Kanye needed to apologize, or that he disagreed. I'm happy with that. I'm content, at least with that he didn't fold and say, oh yeah, he needed to apologize, so that, you know, the brother was wrong, because he was not, and he does not need to apologize. Well, at least he wasn't wrong in all of his answers. Let me say that. Zeze, tell your dad send me some of them when I get to DC in November. I'm going to propose to you. Well, come to the rally, because I'm sure he gonna bring some pies to the rally. I'm 100%, almost 100% positive he gonna bring some damn pies to the rally and sell something. So I'm sure you going to the FBA rally, you can get your hands on some of them pies for sure. For sure. He probably gonna want me to work on him. I'm not gonna work. I'm not working no damn rally. I'm gonna be out here in the streets. But I'm gonna promote this. What you call it, though, get people to go to his table if he out there. No rapper has really come out against Ye, though. Very interesting. Yeah, because they probably know what he's saying. If we being honest, they probably know what he's saying is real. What he said was real. Other than the BS he said about Black Lives Matter and, you know, statistics, you know, the chaos. What he was saying about them people, though, was on point. And they know that. The rappers know that, but they also not going to say nothing. The only way they'll probably say something against him is if their handlers tell them to. Like, they need to separate themselves. Like, maybe even Ice Cube people, you know what I'm saying? Like, his PR team, his handlers, they might have thought, like, yeah, you might need to distance yourself, because, you know, you ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what's about to go in there. They taking his brother, they took his bank account. JP Morgan just said they're not banking with him. I think PayPal, what I just see, I don't know if this had to do directly with Kanye, but I did see PayPal say they about to start fining people $2,500 for misinformation or discrimination or something like that. If you happen to be using yeah, you know, stuff is getting real for the brother, you know. So I don't think any of the rappers are really going to speak up against or for him unless they necessarily have to, you know, or they're told to, if we're being real. Because they ain't trying to touch that. It's like they probably see the truth in what he's saying, but they like, damn, I ain't trying to get canceled. Shit, these damn Jews own my damn record label. They about to kick me off the label. Hell no, even though that's cowardly. But yeah, that's probably what they think. Yeah, probably what you call it. And I do respect the fact that Kanye didn't apologize. Let me see, what video is this? Yeah, I sent myself a couple videos. I think this is
for your George Floyd.
This is Kanye right here talking about apologizing. Wait a second. Let's see. This is Kanye right here. Apologize. I mean, talking about Nori. Actually, he's talking about Nori's apology. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about Nori's apology. Damn, I be forgetting I can't hear. I'm about to listen on here, because I can't remember what he said. Hold up. Shoot. Okay, let me play it for y'all.
Yay, Noriega apologized for your George Floyd comments. How do you feel about that? Yay, Noriega apologized for your George
I feel like Black Lives Matter is like a warm water, it's a hot shower, and White Lives Matter is a cold shower. The funny thing about woke culture is like, woke culture is not really
is this
woke
like
that. A lot of times people, they would rather just...
Hey, why did you echoing? Is it echoing on mine or am I true? Is that me? Oh, is it because I can hear it on here that I can hear it on there? Oh, that's crazy. Let me get my headphones. In the Matrix. We in the Matrix. It's egregious. But Kanye came out and responded. I can't hear what he's saying. My bad, y'all. Yes, echo. Sorry, hold up. I think it's because I'm playing it on mine now. That's why. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm gonna play it. Oh, you know what? I really could look at it through. I really could probably look at it. Let me see. Can I just look at it on my messages? I ain't got a daggone play it while I'm playing it back to back. My bad, y'all. We get it together. We get it together. I promise. It's happening right now. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's do it.
Yay, Noriega apologized for your George Floyd comments. How do you feel about that?
I feel like Black Lives Matter is like a warm water, it's a hot shower, and White Lives Matter is a cold shower. The funny thing about woke culture is woke culture is not really woke like that. A lot of times people, they would rather just exist inside of the pain of a lie than deal with the harsh realities of the truth for us to look further. Look at like JFK, how many documentaries there are on what happened there. Like as a people, we are a sophisticated people that have to look in and be willing to challenge things, not just take what the media has fed us. The interview we had was amazing, and the exact people who sent people in the streets for Black Lives Matter were able to derail the interview and a lot of the ideas just based off the main comment. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by these people honking over here. So with Nori is my brother. He's under a lot of pressure. If you look at the first thing it says, Nori does an interview with Rosenberg. But what's the exact thing I was saying? I said the Jewish media controls so many things. It's not all the Jewish people, but there's specifically Jewish people in media that are in power that try to have, they bought the Black voice, but they haven't been able to buy my voice. So instead, they blackballed me. They threatened people to not interview.
I don't know about you. I don't know what part it was on for y'all. I was listening differently, but I heard enough. I heard enough. It's good. So yeah, basically he said he felt bad for Nori because he's proving his point, basically, which is true. He was proving his point. That he went to Rosenberg. What's all was saying? That was non-black radio station where they always talk about black people and black culture. They ain't none of them really FBA. Rosenberg, he's a judo over there at that radio. He's one of the radio hosts over there at that radio station, Power 106. And he went to that radio station, of course, a Jew's radio station, and apologized, which is, I mean, he's right. He is correct. Again, he proved his point, because if all of these stereotypes that Kanye was feeding into were not true, they were just stereotypes, then why would the exact thing he said happen is happening? Why would that exact thing be happening? He said that we can't speak about them people, or them people won't come for us, and that's what they doing. JP Morgan, you got all these radio hosts, you got all these people. Come on, dragging this brother through the mud. So of course I ain't surprised. But let me see. Hold up, I wasn't sure which video that was. I gotta see. It's another video. I think I sent to myself too of him talking. Yeah, but they definitely proved his point. They proved his point 1,000%. 1,000%. Oh, hold up. See, this is another thing. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This chaos. Hold up. Here goes something else, y'all. It's chaos. It's chaos. Now, this is after the interview. This little kink thing right here is after the interview. This little thing right here is after the interview. And he's on Piers Morgan. I didn't even see this whole interview from Piers Morgan, but I did see, I think, a clip of him on Piers Morgan. And he was standing 10 toes. He was saying he didn't want to apologize. So shout out to him for not apologizing. That's real stuff. Even though I don't know how long it's gonna last. Because Nick Cannon, y'all remember, like, I'm glad he not apologizing. I'm glad he's standing 10 toes on the fact that, freedom of speech and really him speaking truth to power against the people. I am happy with that, but I ain't too excited because let's just be real here. This ain't the first time. Our brother Nick Cannon, he did the same thing. Now, let's not forget, before Nick Cannon, before they snatched his show, before he did an apology tour, before he sent all that money over to Israel, remember Nick Cannon was, you can't fire a boss. I'm a boss. Nigga, you can't fire a boss. Remember, this was Nick Cannon before he got buck broken. This was before they showed him exactly who they was. This was before. He was like, oh, you can't fire your boss. Y'all remember that? It was like, you can't fire your boss. Remember that? I'm speaking truth to power. Power. You can't. I'm going to be anti-Semitic and I'm a Semite. It was all of that before, right? Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. So, I mean, I'm glad he started 10 toes, but let's see how long it lasts. Let's see if it do last. Let's see. Because JP already threatened to get their money up by telling him that he got to get his money up out of this. So let's see how much more maneuvering they got to do with his stuff for him to shake, for him to fold. I don't know. I'm hoping not. But I ain't going to put it past him, especially because I believe he's being controlled. So he also put out this statement, though. He said this. Wait a minute. That's what I mean, too. With chaos. This is what I mean too with chaos, y'all. This is chaotic. This is nonsensical. I don't know what he's talking about. Here we go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me listen. Let me not say it's nonsensical. But I do think it feeds into the chaos. Let's see. I gotta listen to it. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody that gets judged more than a straight white male. The straight white male has the least amount of a platform to even speak. A straight white male can't say, my wife hurt me today. And because people will say, well, you're hurting women. A straight white male can't say, hey, a black employee didn't.
Hold up, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm looking at another clip right now. Hold up. I want to show this clip first. Hold up. Before I show that one. Let me get into this clip right quick. Because I just want to show y'all him out apologizing. That's a little, I like that. I like that a lot. Let me see. Hold up. What clip is that? What clip is that? Well, hold up. Did he? Wait a minute, because I sent myself a note saying you can't fight racism with racism. And he apologizes to the Jews, but not to the Floyd family. Wait a minute. Did he apologize? Hold up. Where's this video I'm looking at right here? Wait a minute. Where is this at? Right here. Let me show y'all this. Let me listen to this right quick.
Question for you is,
hold up. Sorry, guys.
question for you is, do you now regret saying
I
DEFCON 3
day.
on Jewish people? Are you sorry you said that?
No.
I think it matters. You should be.
Absolutely not.
You should be.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but yeah, you should be.
Absolutely not.
When you insult the Jewish people and say you're going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people, that is as racist as anything you say you've been through and any pain that you've experienced. It's the same thing. Racism is racism. And you know that, I think, don't you?
Yeah, obviously. That's why I said it.
So you said it knowing it's racist?
Yes. I fought fire with fire.
Okay.
I'm not here to get hosed down.
At least that's
honest.
honest.
Different type of freedom fighter. You know, I will say I'm sorry for the people that are hurt with the DEFCON, the confusion that I call. I feel like I cause hurt and confusion. And I'm sorry for the families of the people that had nothing to do with the trauma that I had been through, and that I use my platform where you say hurt people. And I was hurt.
Question for you is, do you now regret saying DEFCON 3?
Yeah, see, I knew it. I told you. I told you. My bad. I don't know why I was under the impression he hadn't apologized. I do apologize for that misinformation. No, he did. He definitely did apologize. Not only did he apologize, he then doubles down. And this is what I mean again. This is why I feel like he's controlled. And why this is chaos. This is chaos out of confusion. This is chaos and confusion. This is white supremacist work. Okay. He said he fought racism with racism. You did not fight. Talking about some Jews is not the same as controlling the platform that you're on to talk about them on. You've been on an interview on a platform that they control, talking about them, controlling it and exposing the fact that they control not only that, but damn near every other media, all the other major media companies and platforms as well. That is not racism. That is objective truth. That is observation. That's just what the hell is. He didn't get up there and start using the K word. He didn't get up there and say to hell with all these Jews. He didn't get up there and say, oh yeah, bring back the Holocaust. He didn't get up there and start, come on. He didn't fight no damn racism with racism. What are we talking about? He not getting no money from the Jews and bringing it to our communities. That would be be something. There is no institutional or no system backing what he says. Black people have no effect on the livelihood of them damn Jews over there. What he said does not change anything, literally, about the power that them Jews over there have. Changes nothing. He did not fight racism with racism. What he said was not racist. But the fact that he even explained it like that, and even then going on to say, yeah, I feel like I caused hurt and confusion. Why do you feel like that? Because if you were speaking clearly, if you were just speaking truth to power, if you were just saying observations, like clearly observing who runs the damn world and seeing that it's coincidentally looks seemingly the same group of damn people when it comes to every area of human activity, it just coincidentally seems to be one of the same people. And he's pointing that out because he talked about them Asians too. Okay, I like that. But the fact that he's just pointing that out is not racist at all. That's not racist. So why go back? And this is what I'm saying. This is confusion. This is chaos. Why are you going back? And then you go back and apologize to the Jews, but you don't go back and apologize for the comments you made about George Floyd? Like that wasn't literally a straight up lie. Now, if we want to talk about somebody being offended, we want to talk about, you know, you coming for a group of people or trying to invalidate. We won't go with that. Validate the experience of a group of people. If we're going to talk about that, if we're going to talk about how you were so wrong to do that towards the Jews, why the hell we not going to talk about how you were so wrong to do this against Black people? Why aren't you calling out Candace Owens the same way you calling out some of these damn Jews? Because she's spreading chaos and confusion as well. She's what's the word I'm looking for? She's also hurting your people as well. It's not just the people that put Planned Parenthoods in here. White supremacy is absolutely real, and you won't even describe it as that. Planned Parenthood, that's a part of white supremacy. You won't even describe it as a part as that, though. You want some right-wing BS talking about, yeah, that's just something that comes. That's just one aspect that's going against our community, along with the murder rates in Chicago, along with and still trying to bring it back to us, ignoring the system of white supremacy. You don't want to talk about that. You want to ignore all that and jump to, okay, but the Jews, and then you want to stick to the Jews but Black people ain't shit because of this. Oh, but I'm only apologize to the Jews. I'm sorry, Jews. I cause chaos and confusion, but Black people, hell nah. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. White lives matter, damn it. What? Like, I mean, it's given white supremacy. I can't, and this goes right back, it's chaos and confusion. That's chaos and confusion. There's something else too. Because, hold up. What was the other question for you is, what was the other one I posted? There's another one. Hold up. What's the first one I was going to? He's talking about the white boy. I got to see what he's saying right here too. I don't even think I listened to this one all the way out. Let's see. What did he say during this white boy one?
Judge more than a straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody that gets judged more than a straight white male. The straight white male has the least amount of a platform to even speak. A straight white male can't say, my wife hurt me today. And because people will say, well, you're hurting women. A straight white male can't say, hey, a Black employee didn't come in to work on time, because then people will say you're racist. A straight white male can't speak on a homosexual person because
this is what I'm saying. Chaos and confusion.
You know what I'm saying?
Chaos and confusion. Chaos and confusion. What are you talking about, Ye? What are you talking about? What are we talking about right now? Okay. Kanye, what the hell are we talking about? Black, white men don't get a chance. Wait, what are we talking about? This is chaos. What are we talking about? Straight white males have the most privilege in this damn country. Straight white males got so much privilege, y'all. This brother is tripping, y'all. If y'all don't think this man is being controlled by some white supremacists, you tripping. I'm gonna just say that right now. Straight white males have so much privilege in this country, in the world, that they can put on a damn dress, put on a wig, lighten their voice up a little bit, and then make other people address them as a white woman. Not only do they got so much privilege, they can switch from being a Ken to a Karen just like that. Just like that. They got so much power that they can do that. What black man do you know? Without being buck broken, without being controlled, and really that feeds into their thing. I mean, their system anyways. They want effeminate Negroes. Black men, even with them wanting effeminate Negroes, black men cannot put on a dress, a wig, lighten their voice, and get nowhere near as many privileges, just the same or even if not more, than their female counterparts. It's not happening. It's not happening. Even with them accepting buck-broken Negroes, you're not getting as much. So what are we even talking about? That males get judged less. White males get judged the most. What are we talking about here? It's the white males doing the damn judging. I mean, literally, they the main ones in power positions when we talk about judges, senate, anything. Like, what are we talking? This is chaos. This is chaos. I mean, this is confusion. This is falsehood. I cannot rock with that. I can't rock with that. I can't do it. I can't. This is what I'm saying, y'all. We can go back and forth all day about his points, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it's going right back to white supremacy, because there's no way righteous, truthful, godly men, beings, period, do not go back and forth. We balance. Now, there's a balance, of course. There's always going to be a balance. Justice is balance. But when we're talking about chaos, when we're talking about switching to two different extremes, that's confusing. That's not balance anymore. Now you're just you going all over the place. You just flipping the scale up and down. That's not balance. Balance is not saying exposing truth about Jews and then turning around and straight up lying about the death of your people. That's chaos. It's not balance, okay? Again, perfect example, the minister who we know for sure went up against him. He the number one man undisputably has went up against these people. The first one banned for going up against them people. Let's just be real here. And that brother would never do. He has never, in his, 60 years now? He's been teaching, leading the nation now, 60 years, something like that. He has never done anything that questionable that I'm like, oh, wow, I don't know if this man is said or done anything that I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going. No. What he does, all of it still aligns in truth. All of it still aligns in godliness. All of it still aligns in righteousness. So if you're going out of that, white lives matter. How is that righteous? How is that truthful? How is that, helpful? How is that? It's not profound. It's not anything. It's a statement that is clearly true, but totally unnecessary to put on a fucking shirt and walk around in. And then you want to sit up here and put us in this, again, try to make us seem like our minds or way of thinking is so minuscule or so backwards or so wrong, so idiotic or childish, that you act like you try to gaslight us, you and the other coon that had the shirt on, gaslight us into thinking, oh, we just so concerned about the wrong things. Y'all so worked up about a shirt, but you ain't worried about Black Lives Matter. Like, again, no. Again, Farrakhan, brothers, I don't even got to keep using that, brother. Brothers and sisters on a righteous path, they are not questionable. They are not questionable to a point where you're looking at an extreme position like this and having to say, I don't know. Like speaking lies, straight up lies about a brother who died by the hands of a white supremacist. Blatantly. You standing on a man's neck for 9 minutes. You could have, as much stuff that had happened within the last 2-3 years, you could have really went with a couple other people that may have been arguably better. But trying to invalidate the man who lost his life to a race soldier with a knee on his neck for 9 minutes, and you trying to sit here and tell us, oh, it's fentanyl, brother, you're bugging. That's white supremacy. That's not no just matter of opinion. Oh, he's just an outside the box thinker. He's just, nah, bruh. Because even outside the box thinkers can look at things objectively. And even with that, like I said, you should be able to recognize the system of white supremacy with that. But the fact that you won't do that says that you're probably working for them, because that's what them white supremacists do. That's like one of their top rules, is to deny it. Deny. Keep denying. Don't ever recognize the system of white supremacy. It's not there. It doesn't exist. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Talk to them, that's what they're going to say the same thing. What's up?
My bad. Yeah, taste this for me real quick. Smell it.
It smells fine. No salty.
It tastes fine.
I think so. It was a little burnt. I mean, I'm burnt, but
you don't taste something like weird though. I'm trying to figure out if I'm tripping. Remember I told you the meat smell funny when I opened the pack?
I mean, how many no bitch?
You gonna be
so bad at meat. You
blessed.
throw up.
You gonna be alright. But I had just
it's a piece of lamb. My bad, y'all. It's a piece of lamb.
It had like a stench to it. And now I'm like, I don't know if it's because the meat was right there, the pack was right there.
I don't know if you, because you told me that, but now I kind of feel nauseous. I feel like I want to throw this shit up. I don't even want to finish chewing it. Yeah, why would you tell me that?
Because I'm trying. I just don't. I want to feed everybody. Everybody sick shit.
I'm scared.
So you gotta kill one, save 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Kill one. So you gonna kill me on live, man? Hey, greetings. You see what I get in this house? How ready?
My bad, yo. Look, I'm breastfeed.
I appreciate it.
I can't risk it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, mess with new good. Can't do it.
I'm dead, not for the baby. I mean, I don't know. It tastes fine though. It just kind of messed me up. I mean, I'm not hungry. It tastes fine.
You didn't have like a. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Ask Mom. Oh yeah, Mom not here. I was about to say Mom probably know.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Maybe. I mean, it smell regular. I can't smell nothing.
I don't know why I taste it.
I taste it again after I get off here, but I don't know. That shit went crazy. Fix me a plate. Yeah, we got that good old lamb. Let a lamb. But see, I like the halal lamb, or like lamb you get from like you can get fresh, organic, you know what I'm saying? Or halal. But that lamb, I think he got my brother-in-law. I think he got it from the regular grocery store. You know, that lamb do be, I don't know. Lamb in the grocery store don't be the same. It just don't be the same. We need that fresh lamb. Okay. Slim, the A-twins literally sound the exact same. I'm dead.
I don't think I'm tripping, bro.
For real?
Smell piece of lamb.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of smell it.
You smell it?
A little bit. Yeah, I can kind of smell it.
Like that stench?
Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like a part of it. I don't know.
Bro, I'm not tripping, bro.
Can you return it after you cook it?
I don't fucking know. I know I have to sue their ass if I eat it.
About to do that lady like pig sauce lady. Take that shit to the lab.
What? That shit is wild, bro.
Nah, for real, that's egregious. Wow, that's outrageous. Zeze got a whole clone. This just became my favorite show. Oh, my new show. Hey, it's lit. Shout out to you, Kale Jordan. You on the right path. Let me see. What was I on? What was I just on? Kanye. Is that all I got on Kanye? Let me see. I think I'm gonna just make this live about Kanye. I go live again on Wednesday. Talk about some other stuff. We just gonna make this about Kanye because I've been going out about him this whole live. Let me see. But I think it was one more thing I had on him up here. Is it? Let me just make sure. Oh, I seen George Floyd family is actually suing him, or I don't know if they're going through it. Let me see. Mother of George Floyd's daughter files $250 million lawsuit against Ye for harassment, defamation, and infliction of emotional distress. Hold on, let me read this to y'all right quick. So, the mother of George Floyd's daughter, what's over here? While one cannot defame the dead, the family of George Floyd is considering the suit for Kanye's false statements about the manner of his death, claiming Floyd died from fentanyl, not the brutality established criminally and civilly undermines and diminishes the Floyd's family's fight. I absolutely agree with that. That was totally disrespectful. Totally disrespectful to say that. The mother of George Floyd's daughter, Roxy Washington, has filed, and actually I seen Kanye actually gave to George Floyd. I think he helped pay for the funeral. He gave to his some part of his fundraiser though, something like that. He was collecting, it was his family was collecting money. Kanye actually gave some money to his family, but Roxy Washington has filed a lawsuit against Ye on behalf of her child, who is the sole beneficiary of her father's estate. At this time, a news release states that the family is seeking $250 million in damages for harassment, misappropriation, defamation, and infliction of emotional distress. In the meantime, the family has also issued a cease and desist to Kanye for his comments about George's death on a recent episode of Drink Champs. According to the release, the suit claims Kanye West knowingly made blatant false statements about George Floyd's death to promote his brands and increase marketing value and revenue for himself, his business partners, and associates. Yeah. Moreover, Candace Owens, that damn app, her husband's app, who Kanye just bought, he just Candace Owens husband has his app, the social media app he's making, like right-wing social media app that he's making. Kanye, I think he's already bought it, if I'm not mistaken. He's allegedly bought it or is buying it. And then Candace Owens' actual Black Lives Matter documentary. The interests of the child are priority. George Floyd's daughter is being re-traumatized by Kanye West's comments, and he's creating an unsafe, unhealthy environment for her. Now here's the thing about that. Like, this kind of seemed, it's like I agree that he do need to shut the hell up about about George Floyd death, okay? Because you clearly don't know what you're talking about, so you probably should not, be out here just spreading misinformation like that about that brother, especially because he's passed, he can't defend himself. And there's actual facts out here that say otherwise, like literally. So I mean, come on. I don't agree with that, but a $250 million lawsuit it's a bit, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a bit of a money grab, in my opinion. It's a bit like unnecessary. I mean, I'm not gonna play music. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a money grab, because at the end of the day, yeah, he was wrong for saying those false statements, and I do believe he need to come out and correct himself, okay? If you're gonna spread misinformation, you need to come out and publicly, you need to come out and publicly correct yourself, okay? So I think he does need to come out and correct himself, but as far as the $250 million, I don't know. Maybe it's because I believe in freedom of speech, even though he was wrong. It's still, $250 million over what he said, and we know it's untrue. And they already won. I think the George Floyd family already won their settlement against the police department or whoever they filed their suit against. They got money from that situation. I don't know. It's like, and then not only just that, it's like he got the information from Candace Owens. So if anybody should be being sued, shouldn't it be Candace Owens for the documentary? Because if he got that information out of the documentary, wouldn't you want to go to the place he got the information from? That's who's going to spread the most misinformation, is that not Kanye. That documentary, why am I saying it like that? Documentary. Why do I feel like I'm saying it weird? Documentary. Sound weird. I don't know. Maybe it's not said it a bunch of times. You say a word a bunch of times to sound weird. I don't know. But that film, I don't know. I feel like I gotta switch a word. The film that she's making, is going to spread a hell of a lot more misinformation about that brother. If that's the narrative they pushing, that's going to spread a lot more misinformation than the comments Kanye gave. Okay. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that's fair. 250 million, that's a lot. That's a lot. Over some comments, some untrue comments. But at the same time, I'm not mad at him. Like, I'm not about to chastise them because he is wrong. So if they pursue it and they get the money, I'm not mad at them. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't even mad at them. But I will. You know what? I don't listen to right-wing, political commentators. I don't listen to white political commentators like that in general, anyways. But the right-wing ones, I guess I kind of listen to them more than the left-wing ones though, because they don't. I don't know. My point is, I'm not sure if any of these right-wing, more specifically, because they're more prone to do so. I don't know if they've said anything. Probably have. Documentary. Still feels weird. I can't do it. I'm not sure if any white political commentators or like even celebrities of Kanye's stature has said misinformation about George Floyd as well. Y'all know where I'm going with this. How y'all gonna get? I'm saying if they have, I don't know, but if they have, to me, it makes more sense to go after the crackers than the brother first. I'm just saying, check them, get the money off them, because these crackers gonna check this brother. Let's just like they doing right now. The brother can't even keep his damn money from his business at JP Morgan. They gonna check this brother regardless. They gonna get the check. They gonna get the bag. So I don't know. Did they try to file a lawsuit against the white people that may have spread misinformation? You know, I don't know. I guess I'm a little indifferent about this because he is wrong as hell. I just think it's a little too. I think it's a bit of a money grab too. You know, why not just put out the cease and desist and let that be that? You know what I'm saying? And if he still keep going after the cease and desist, maybe, you know, then file a lawsuit. But I mean, you ain't even cease and desist him yet. I don't know. He wrong, but that's a lot. Yeah. Shout out to Abuse Zeze, the Mod Squad. Hey, shout out to 5. Shout out to the 5 in the chat. Love to see it. Marcus Moore, get the money from the BLM owners. I would like the house too. Yeah, that's a fact, Bill. But see, they get. Oh my God, y'all, my hair. Oh my God, y'all, I gotta get off live. I gotta get off. Look how much I sweat on my hair. I'm gonna cry. I'm about to cry. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Why is my hair so poofy in the back? Why is it so poofy in the back? Oh my God, I can't do it. This is why I'm flat on my hair, y'all, because I can't do heat damage. I can't reflat on it. This is it. I gotta put I'm gonna have to put flexi rods in it tonight. It's too hot. This is crazy. This is look at this. Look at this. Y'all see this shit in the back? I don't even know what it looked like in the back. I'm scared to show y'all the back. Look at this. Oh my God, Lord, black girl problems, man. I swear to God, that's volume. Yeah, volume too damn much. That's what I'm saying. My shit was supposed to be flat, straight. She's supposed to be, supposed to have the cracky ends right now. My shit don't look like no, you know, my shit, come on. This shit gonna be gone in 2 days. At this rate, egregious. That's definitely, it's not no lace front though. This all me, boo. It's all me. Ain't no lace front. Okay, look, we got some, okay. I need to clip my hands though. Y'all don't judge me. I do need to clip my hands. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But still. Yeah, George Floyd, yeah, they suing his family. Yeah, I don't know. Bit of a money grab to me, but he wrong. So I can't really go hard on the family because he wrong as hell. He wrong. He was straight up just blatantly wrong. And the fact that he still has not come out and directly gave them an apology, you know, and even black people, I think he owes us an apology. I think he owes foundational black Americans an apology, in my humble opinion. If you're gonna give them Jews an apology, I believe we deserve an apology for that shirt, for them slavery comments. Okay, we forgot about that. Did he ever apologize for that? Yeah, about that. I don't know, but I need another one, damn it. Slavery comments. For that Make America hat great again hat. I need an apology for George Floyd. I need an apology for calling Drake the greatest rapper ever. I need an apology for that White Lives Matter t-shirt. I need an apology for linking up with Candace Owens and being on some cool shit and not recognizing system white supremacy. We need an apology, sir. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You want to prioritize them people over us, brother? No. That's why I can't back that. Now, if you want to apologize to your people, humble yourself, and so you can regain our respect and support, then I could rock with you. You know, I might can rock with you if it's genuine, but baby, we need an apology first. Yeah, maybe we need to treat him like them people, because that's the only way it's clicking. Maybe the people got something right, because that's the only way these people want to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Some of these upper echelon Negroes want to apologize when them people start cracking the whip. Okay, when them people start saying something about that bank account, okay, or start saying something about removing your platforms, or when they start getting up in them pockets, maybe when they start really showing you their power, maybe that's what we got to do. We need to get up out them Yeezy stores. Maybe we need to pull some of our support. So he know, look, bruh. Hey, look, bruh, we not to support you just because you saying a little something good about them Jews, but you turning around and disrespecting your own people. Okay, I can't be in support of a Negro that's, yeah, speaking truth to power about another group, but shitting on his own group. I can't support that. Now, how I'm gonna support that? I can't, brother. So no, yeah, we need an apology too, Kanye. Damn it, we need an apology too. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. We need an apology too, bro. You want to apologize to them? Get one of us too, bro, because you done a lot. We done forgave you for a lot, and you ain't even apologized for it. Oh, I meant to say this too when I was talking about Ice Cube too. Not only did Ice Cube dissing himself, because they actually talked about Trump and Biden. Ooh, he was talking about how black people love Trump. I mean, there's some truth to black people loving Trump. Some truth, because he was like, yeah, we be saying in the song, Jam the Black Trump, which is true. There's some, like, you know, I think really what it is black people don't really like Trump. I think really what it was is black people liked Trump's demeanor or like his attitude. You know, we saw him on fire. Oh, what was that thing he used to fire everybody? It was like he was like the what was that called? Apprentice, or I forgot the show he was on. Oh, he was up there firing a bunch of niggas, though, a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? He was like a white P. Diddy to us. You know what I'm saying? Or like a white. Yeah, I think a white P. Diddy is probably the most befitting. A lot of money, kind of an asshole. He was a businessman though. Made a lot of people a lot of money. Lost a lot of people a lot of money. You know, if that would make sense. So that's how we kind of see. Like we liked him from afar because of his behaviors that are seemingly similar to some of ours. You know, or some of our males, some of our men that we like, you know what I'm saying? Like P. Diddy or even Kanye, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of wild, he's blatant, he say what's on his mind, he's, you know, like we can respect that. I think, matter of fact, I think that's a better word, is that a lot of us more so respected that aspect of Trump. But a lot of us still seen him for the white supremacy was as well. Let's not forget, brothers and sisters, we ain't forget about him putting out that damn campaign, that them ads to get the Central Park 5 brothers killed, death penalty. We didn't forget about that. They put that aside a Netflix documentary for a minute because brothers and sisters didn't forget about that. Somebody would have probably said something, or many people would have probably said something how they left that out of the film. We remember stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like we remember Biden and that damn crime bill, even though some of us, you know, chose Biden over Trump. Agrees. Them damn crime bills, you know what I'm saying? Point still stands, you know. So I think a lot of us just trying to say that we love Trump. I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard no black person, my family said that we just blatantly love Trump. But some of the things that he do, we kind of rock with, or that he did, we kind of rock with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know, it's not on the weaker side of white supremacy that's like passive, you know, blue pill, you know. He's like, say what he says, say what he means, and it's done. That's it. Even if it's some ignorant shit, we can respect that, you know. But let's see what he said about Kanye, because Kanye mentioned him too, and they talked about a little bit in the interview. Kanye West's ongoing public meltdown and anti-Semitic outbursts have become too extreme, even for the famous rapper's most unapologetic, scandal-prone backers. This now includes the leader of the Republican Party, who used to brag that West was a friend of mine for a long time. In the days since West punctuated his recent tirades by posting on Twitter that he planned to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Former President Donald Trump has told multiple people that West is acting too crazy and he needs some professional help, according to two sources with knowledge of the matter. The former president comments came before West's anti-Semitism hit the new level in an interview released this weekend. Oh, this was before the interview. Oh, okay. Yeah, that gives me more reason to believe. Yeah, he said he getting too crazy. And that was just with the tweets. Probably intentional. He probably knew what was going to happen. Man, this is planned, man. This is white supremacy. I swear white supremacy. Lord, y'all got to understand white supremacy, man. These people think 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 steps ahead, man. These people think ahead. He might have already knew what he was going to say in the interview. Let's just be real here. I mean, y'all know I keep tenfold Biden on. He probably already knew. He said, let me go ahead and back up off of this before they try to pull me into this nonsense, because he know that he was rocking with him with the whole the MAGA thing. So yeah, it seemed like Trump doing the same thing as Ice Cube, but Trump is really on some, you know, even though Trump be on like the right wing conspiracy thing too. Trump is really just like, nigga, I'm leaving you out to dry. You ain't about to pull me into this. They already banned my ass off platform. Like, you ain't about to, leaving your ass out to dry. That's why you need to apologize to your main base. You need to apologize to your people, man. So you can actually have some genuine support, some genuine backing, but you don't, you know, you want to roll the dice with them right wing, you know, crackers. So here we are. Van checked him on the slaves comment. Van? Who is Van? Who's Van? You talking about at the interview? I mean, you talking about at the you talking about the black dude that was at the TV thing? That dude that was yelling from the back of the screen. I mean, back of the room. Yeah. Looking like the FBA carbon woman of 70s, 80s. I'm weird, etc. Oh yeah, because of the volume. Yeah, it's definitely giving Pram Grier. Definitely giving Diana. Not yet. If it was a little more poofy, it would. But yeah, it's gonna be giving Diana or Pram or somebody else. Aretha. It's gonna be given. It's gonna be given 70s, 80s in the second if I don't get a ball head. Kanye is a pure op. He needs a sky ticket. I'm weak. Most rappers in the 90s mention Trump all the time. Oh, okay, most rappers in the 90s. Yeah, but see, I think that's where it comes from. I would like to hear somebody else who's a little more knowledgeable on that sector, like hip hop or what was going on around the 90s, 80s that time, to kind of speak on it. But from my own understanding, at least, I think we really just love him because of, the demeanor and, the kind of the masculinity that kind of comes off, but not necessarily him. So I don't know. How y'all feel about that? Let's see. Rappers didn't know anything about Trump until he was president. They only admired him for being a billionaire. See, yeah, and the money. He's one of the richest men. So that's something. Even that alone, it's like, I mean, it's just like saying, who else somebody else always say? El Chapo. Like how a lot of rappers compare themselves to El Chapo because they sold a lot of drugs. It's not like black people love El Chapo. It's just like we know who the fuck we know El Chapo was a gangster who sold a lot of drugs and got away with it for a long ass time, nigga. Young Hefe Holmes, I'm El Chapo. I'm, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like even with Trump, it's like, duh, I'm making the most money. I'm the best rapper. I'm getting the most money out here in the rap game. I'm the Black Trump, So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we loved him, though, So, I don't know when we'll trust this, but Trump did more for black folks than any president. And I know the CP5 was locked up with all of them. The CP5 was locked up with all of them back in the day. I didn't want to believe it, but I did my homework. Nah, you know what? I'm not mad at that. To be honest, I ain't mad at that. I'm not going to stamp that he did the most for black people, but I'm going to say he did more than Biden. He damn sure did more than Obama. So, I mean, I'm not disputing that. I think he was a better pick, to be real. I mean, if we talking about lesser of two evils, I don't believe in lesser of two evils. That's why I didn't vote at all. But if we talk about lesser of two evils, I would have, and I had to, it would have been Trump. Let's just be real. I'm not voting for no damn or somebody else because nobody else was on the deal that had any type of agenda for us. And I damn sure wasn't going for the dude that literally got my damn daddy, granddaddy, I'm not, my brother's locked up off his damn crime bills. I'm not, that's just illogical to me. So I mean, a lot of black people feel that way though, that Trump was the better option. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or feel that way now in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? Might have felt that way at the time. It just kind of was like, I don't want to look like no coon or nothing, but I ain't tripping. It is what it is. The deed is done at this point. They saying he cooking up all this dust to get out his contracts. Kanye, you think he's trying to get out his contract? I mean, that could be. Maybe there's a bigger play at hand. And I'm not gonna hold you. I seriously hope that there is. I want to say this now. I seriously hope that there's more to this than what I'm seeing. I genuinely hope I'm wrong. Like on some real shit, I genuinely hope he's doing all this for a bigger plan. Maybe he is trying to, because now I see, just saying that, it kind of, maybe he is doing all this so he can detach himself. Let's play devil's advocate. Maybe he's doing all this so he can detach himself from these corporations and big companies, so they don't even want to be attached to him. He can completely separate himself, and then now he'll be really independent. And then he can really do for his people, do for himself and his people. Maybe, but it's just the way, And then even if that is what he was trying to do, look at the history of the people that's trying to do it before him. Usually they've been killed. You do something like that, once you sign up to get on code with them people or to get benefits in exchange for your integrity or your egregious, your mind, your morals, whatever the case may be, whatever you sell your soul in whatever way possible, however you sell your soul, usually that's for a lifetime. Usually that's not just a temporary thing. Like, yeah, you can sell your soul, or you can, sell your soul for 2 seconds. I mean, for 6 months, come up and then we'll let you go. Like, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unrealistic. Unlikely. Let me say that. Very highly unlikely for him to think that he's going to, especially to the status that he's gotten within their, realm. Like, he's one of the richest black men in America. Is he not the richest or one of the richest? One of. It's still a hell of a position. He's a billionaire. You didn't put yourself in a billionaire's position, and you think, and you are tied in with them people, and you think they just gonna let you go? You think they just gonna get mad at you? Oh no, we just can't have them. Or do you think they gonna get rid of your ass and take what they can from you? Why would they just give you your stuff back? Why would they just give you or just let you go? That's not how they think. That's not how they think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I mean, it's just a bit naive, I think, for him to believe that was the route to go. You know what I'm saying? That was the most strategic way to go, was for you to get up and then try to pull out. Like, that's just not how it works. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. He mentioned that in the interview. He was like, yeah, you know, if they try to, like, he says, I'm not being silenced no more. I don't care what happens. I don't care if they try to take my family away from me. I don't care. And I hope y'all peep this. I don't care if they got a video of me having sex with a goat. That's what he said, word for word. I just watched that part a little bit before I got up here. I don't care if they got a video of me having sex with a goat. And they laughed it off. Nori and them kind of, what you mean, sex with a goat? I didn't think that was funny at all. I think that was real. Because you got to understand, people think that when you talk about industries, corporations, when you talk about selling your soul, people go to this extreme thing where they just think it's, oh, you put your blood on a contract, or you do this one ritual, or you sacrifice this one person, and then boom, is fame and fortune. Like, nah, bruh. It happens a little differently sometimes. I don't know if y'all heard about some of these Hollywood parties, just like Whoa Vicky. Whoa Vicky is one of them faking ass white girls who tried like she was black, even though she just switched her brand up a lot. But she was getting up in them Hollywood streets, and she got to one of them little Hollywood parties and found out she couldn't bring her phone in, and they wanted blood on the contract, and she had to sign an NDA. And she said, "What the hell is going on? I need to get up out of here." Ain't been back to Hollywood since. Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes it's real innocent. Sometimes you just happen to be coming up. You meet somebody in the industry. Oh, I got an industry party. Oh, you in this industry party? It's a bunch of celebrities there. So fun. You can't have your phone out. Then somebody slip you a drink. Somebody, hey, take this drink. Or give you a little pill. Hey, take this pill. We lit. We turned up. But they don't tell you the whole time you turned up that that's a perk, or that's a Zan, or that's something that's about to have you out of this damn world. Now, next thing you know, you blacked out. You don't know. You wake up in the morning, your ass hurt, your shit hurt. You got stuff all over. You trying to figure out what the hell going on. You done forgot what happened last night. Now, out of nowhere, you come back, you meet up with a record deal or something like record label, and they like, yeah, you know, we love to have you. Oh, you don't like this deal? Oh, well, let me see if you like this video we got of you messing with this little 13-year-old that was at this party last night that you didn't know, or this little 15-year-old, or this little. Let's get this. Let me show you. Let's put out this video of you doing this little thing that we told you to do that you didn't realize you was doing, like having sex with a goat. Until after you did it, let's show you that. Let's put that out and see how the internet. Let's see how famous you make it after we put that out. Oh, this sounds great. Now you can sign right here. That's good. Okay, then you can sign. That's how some of these situations go. That was not. You think that wasn't intentional? That was very intentional, the way he said it. Out of all the things he could have said, he talked about losing his family. He could have mentioned losing deals, brands. Somebody just said so he can lose all his contracts. He could have literally said that. He said, "Yeah, I'm not afraid that they should put out a video of me having sex with a goat." Do you think that that's not a possibility? You think it's not a possibility? Do you think that that's not real? That they don't really have ammunition on that man? They don't really got something behind the scenes that's like, yeah, bro, say too much if you want to, and watch what we do. They always gotta have some sort of collateral. They always gonna have something on you. Best believe every one of these celebrities in position. Jay-Z, from your Jay-Z's to Beyonce's to your Salami to your Adele's to your Justin Timberlake. All of these people got something on to them. And if they don't, guess what they do? The same thing they did to MJ, the same thing they did to Prince, the same thing they did to Whitney Houston. Every time. When they don't have that control, they're going to either destroy you or kill you. They're going to destroy you publicly, or they might do both, because they did it with our brother Michael Jackson. They'll try to destroy you publicly. They'll put these pedophile charges on you. Oh, yeah, look at all these witnesses. These grown-ass men now talking about what happened in Netherlands 20, 30 damn years ago, who had already said that none of that had happened. Now we got all these people coming up against you. Yeah, because you're not cooperating. So we're going to have to crack the whip to see if you will. So, I mean, that's why I'm like, if he is trying to do that, I would hope genuinely that is his intention, is to come about them chains so he can liberate his people. But brother, you have to understand the pattern. You can only get so far. You can only help us but so much after you've left yourself entrapped in their realm. After you climb so hard, you can't just turn your back on them. They won't allow you to do that. And it's going to be a lot harder for you to come up out of that because, again, the people that's supposed to protect you, which is us, who you could turn to, are not really willing to do so as much because you turn your back on us is what it seems like. Or every time you turn to us, you talking shit or you punching down or you criticizing and still not really recognizing what we're going through and why we're going through it. So yeah, my intention is that he's trying to come up out them chains. He's trying to ultimately liberate his people and, free himself. I would love for that to be the ultimate goal. But at this point in time, do I think it's realistic without him either being destroyed publicly like they trying to do right now, or possibly kill him? I don't know. You didn't let yourself get too far into it. It's like, I don't know, man. I hope that's the case, but I don't know, man. I doubt it. Van Jones is where your hair is amazing. Finally, really hair is on. Real hair on a real woman. Thank you. Back in the 90s, Donald Trump was a Democrat spewing liberal rhetoric. He was regarded as the richest liberal, and he donated to black causes then. Oh, interesting. Okay. So maybe we were a little more fond of him then. Trump switched up later on. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think I knew he was on some liberal, because isn't his family in the political realm too? Aren't they like right wingers as well, or no? Maybe I'm tripping. Trump just so happened to implement things that was better for black people. I like that. I like that more. Yeah, I like that more because I don't like to give him praise. That's why I don't do the left or two even. I wasn't voting for him anyway because I'm not doing. He had nothing for us. But he did just so happen to implement things that was better for black people. That's a fact. Because even when I think about stuff he's done, like a lot of the black people I see, especially the conservatives that talk about what he's done for them, is more so in a business aspect. Like, oh yeah, my business, he cut taxes and, help my business out and da-da-da. I know it's a lot of black businesses that was flourishing or being started, so a lot of people like him in that aspect. But, again, that didn't just help black businesses, help all businesses. It wasn't for black businesses. It was for all businesses. It indirectly helped black people. So, I mean, yeah, he's going the wrong way because he doesn't have a viable support base to go independent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How you gonna go independent and then you destroying the people that will be, you going against the people or losing the base of the people that you will be, relying on to be independent. That's crazy. Plus the groups he offended can take him to court for punitive damages and drain him financially. He really does. This is Kanye's beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy, like his album. Well, he said it first. Baphomet to go, LOL. Ass hurt. I'm just saying, you never know. I just got back. Who banging goats? Kanye said that. I hope they ain't got no, but they do it, man. They do sick things, bro. Hollywood. Y'all, please don't put nothing past them. I know some people get thrown off with them conspiracy theorists and they think they go too far. Oh Lord, my hair. Oh God, yes, I can't even comb my hair. Look at it. My hair's sweating. My kitchen is sweating. Oh Lord, my kitchen. I don't even want to. Oh my God, Jesus help me. I gotta put some flex. Next time I get up here, I'm gonna have curls because I don't got a choice. This is the crazy. We go curls, and then I'm about to put this joint in a ponytail for like a week. This is great. He is a puzzle. I don't know, man. It seems like a puzzle that's missing a piece. You brought a black woman that got off for killing firefighter in Candace. Oh yeah, I seen that. I'm gonna talk about that on my next live though. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Damn, I didn't realize we're gonna be talking about Kanye for this long. That's crazy. Supposedly getting ready to build a city right now. But will they control that too? Ooh, see, this is what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I ain't trying to be caught up in no trick bag. I can't trust it if I don't know. If Farrakhan built the city, I'm going to that joint. I'm going, okay? I'm going. Even Professor Griff, a real one. If he said he was doing something like that, I would not question it. He's a thorough brother. But if I got a question, I mean, just like, will it be controlled by them? Huh? Is it going to have some of that right-wing propaganda in there instead of the left wing? Like, bro, I'm not trying to switch from one side of white supremacy to the other. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to come from out of it all together. I don't want to be in one city, black-owned city, that's still right-winged, still owned by some, or by them people. Moreover, like I'm not, cannot be redeemed easy. He is deliberately treasonous against FBA. I feel it. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen a tweet the other day. What did they say? I seen a tweet the other day. It was like Kanye West. What did it say? I think it said Kanye West doesn't like black people or is against black people. It was something a little kind of extreme, but understandably so, because of the position he's been over. Yeah, it's over. Kanye West, George Floyd passed away because of fentanyl. Yeah, and hold up. Where is it at? It was a brother. I feel like it was Bishop Talbert or something like that. Was it Bishop? Black men are the most demonized group of people. I feel like it was Bishop Talbert Talbert Swan, whose tweet was black men are the most demonized group of people in this nation. It wasn't that long ago. I was trying to see if I could just pick it up right quick. Shout out to my daddy too. Y'all want to see this video of my daddy right quick? Hold up. My bad, y'all. I'm about to get up off here. We'll end it with this video of my father. Don't wait. Because this went on Twitter recently. Somebody put this video of my dad up on Twitter. Gracious. Talking on Twitter, and it's doing pretty good. It should got like 300 likes, whatever. I think it got a couple views. Got like 6,000. I got almost 10,000 views on it. It's lit. I think it's because I quoted it though, but still lit. Hold on. That's why they came in talking about pies. Hold up. On the planet Earth, go to. All right.
Assalamu alaikum, good brother. All praises due to Allah.
Most black people don't even know anything about that.
That's right.
Like Muhammad said, Texas. If you want to meet the meanest crackers on the planet Earth, go to Texas.
That's facts.
Because they succeed from the youth and said, we'll play all y'all. These niggas will work. We made them a lot of money. That's actually 2 years, bro. Texas said, we'll rubber all y'all. Bring it.
Right.
Bring it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because they prosecuted, remember they prosecuted a brother that had an IQ of 11 and gave him the death penalty. In Texas. Texas. Me. Yeah, oh yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
They say, take that with you. It is yours.
You know about that reparations, brother? You know about that reparations, brother? Got the check. Listen, man, that's what. Got the check.
Everybody else needs check.
That's a fact.
Some of us will do the right thing. Some of us will be this. And you will have bling and nice cars instead of buying some land. That's it. Land is the place for it. I try to buy as many houses as I can.
I am weak as shit. And so somebody got that video of my father this past weekend. He was selling pies. He usually in front of the African American Museum on weekends. In DC, if y'all want to be out there, y'all want to go out there on the weekend, cut some pies. He usually be out there on Friday and Saturday. Oh, Saturday and Sunday, I think. But yeah, shout out to my daddy. Wait, speaking that real, he said the practice of Texas is wicked. Okay. Shout out to the super chat. What's up, JoJo? For the analytics, I love you, Z. Yep. Keep up the great work. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate you. And shout out to you for our brother Ozone as well. Make sure y'all go to oath.org. Go to oath.org. Donate to our brother. Okay, we got our brother again to 40,000 last time, but he still got a long way to go. So please continue to support for our brother Ozone. Okay, he needs that. Shout out to the brother JoJo though for keeping up that lovely support. Pop's always thorough. He got them ones on. I see. Shut up, man. Bro, shout out to the shoe game. Man, he don't know nothing about them damn shoes. He wear them shoes every other day. He does not know. Them joints is creased. Like, bro, no, those are not. Please don't even give him the no. Don't even try and give him the props. I think my brother might have got those for him, or No, he don't know what he's doing with them shoes, to say the least. He's not sharp on shoe game. Okay, I wish you. I would. It's lovely that you try to give him that credit. No, he don't even realize how fresh them shoes are. Them shoes is flat. You don't even realize that them joints is that flat. He like them. He probably just like them because he like them, but he don't realize that they, you know, like that's something like a sneakerhead would. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your shoes like that. He ain't, you know, he old head, man. He ain't worried about that. He just need a pair of shoes. Let's see where does he get her spark from? Yeah, everybody says that. Everybody says, especially when we're together, you can see it. It's pretty obvious. Typo, keep up the good work. Your dad and mom still together? Nah, I wish. Nah, let me not say that. In a perfect world, I wish. Absolutely. Not in this world, though. But yeah, nah, they're not together. They broke up like they got divorced. I'm sorry. They got divorced in like 20 what is that? What was that? 2006 actually, like 2007, because I was like 5 when they got divorced, I think, or like 7. I was like 7 when they got divorced. Yeah, like 7 or 8. So we moved to North Carolina, like we were in South Carolina like 9 or 10. We were in South Carolina at like 10, I think so, or 9. Yeah, so that was that. They had to be like 2006, 2005, right? Something like that. How old is your dad? My dad is 58, I believe. I think he's 58. Nah, Z, don't hate on Pops. CZ like you says, sorry to hear. I'm with, yeah, no, it is. It's okay though, but it's all right. It is egregious though. Now we love the Black family to stay together, but that one was chaotic. It was chaos when they was together, to say the least. So yeah, we're better off separate now. In hindsight now, let me say. Anyways, let me get up off here. Shout out to y'all though. Again, shout out to our brother Otha Wallace. Make sure y'all go to otha.org and donate to our brother. He does still need your support. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I will be back live on Wednesday. I should be back live Wednesday. It might be a little early. I see I got in here early tonight. Y'all ain't even say nothing about that. Everybody even say that I'm early tonight. Ain't nobody. Where's King Leak? Where's damn Streety? Streety ain't been here in a minute. He about to be fine. Okay, Streety, I feel like I ain't seen him in weeks. Egregious. TKC, y'all ain't even say Jazz. Y'all ain't even say nothing about me being early tonight. I came in this joint at 7 o'clock. I get no appreciation. Nothing. I didn't even get a nice to see you. Oh, it's kind of early. Oh, you on time. Oh, you were on time now. You early. I mean, I don't get no recognition, no appreciation, nothing, man. Come on, man. That's crazy. I got on the story 2 hours early. That's outrageous. In between. I'm just saying. Y'all could have did me better than that. Well, I could have got a little more appreciation. But either way, shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. __CFWM. Follow my backup Instagram __CFWM2. Follow my Twitter, Shata_you. Make sure you already subscribe to the channel. If you want to show me some support, please hit my cash up, zezebih. You can also hit that super thanks button right here on the video. I know you see it says thanks. You can hit that and send some love. Or you can hit my PayPal. So all of that is in the PayPal. In the description below. But other than that, I do appreciate y'all. Y'all some real ones who rocking with the realest. Shout out to the chat. Be one. The Israel 140 Food, Giselle, TKC 5, Herc Owen, Joseph Ashante, Marcus Moore, Blazing Saddle, JoJo, Jazz, Spirit of Justice, God's Child, SSM, LOL. I'm sorry, not LOL, Lakeisha. Oh, that's an interesting name, Lakeisha. Oh no, it's not. Not to say you don't got an interesting name, but I'm just saying. It looked like it was something a little out of the ordinary at first, like Lakeisha, but it's just Lakeisha. Shout out to you, Lakeisha. My bad. Ain't nothing wrong with your name, girl. FBA all day. Okay, that's an FBA name, Lakeisha. Shout out to you. Xavier Johnson, Jack went up tune, God's Child, Haynes something. All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip. Peace.